Hello, Rebecca Ramershoven. Welcome to Sanctuary. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good, although it's like getting colder and colder outside. I can feel some calmness coming into me, and so that's nice. Yeah, it's a good day.
That's great. I was talking with Dan Kwong, another artist in residence here. We're talking about the shift of weather and how the body is trying to catch up with it.
Yeah, I can feel how I'm more sleepy. I think it's a combination of probably the weather, but also the journey so far, and feeling like coming to some kind of rest here, being fully arrived and comfortable.
That's nice. The molecules have settled, as it were. You hail from Germany, and you also live part of the time in Greece. You're a visiting artist in residence here for 3 months, and you're coming to the end of that tenure, October, November, and December. You have a beautiful accent, I have to say. It feels like it's a multilingual accent. Maybe you can share a little bit about that. And maybe you could speak to kind of what brought you to 18th Street. You're also involved with Villa Aurora, I believe, and how it's been for you here, maybe some things that have happened with your work, some high points, or some low points, whatever.
I'd love to share that. So the accent is kind of funny because since I'm here, many people either hear that I'm from Germany, others think that I'm from Jamaica or some other place. So it's kind of funny how it's not easy to locate where I'm from depending on my accent. I don't know where this is coming from. I guess it's probably a mixture of listening to different kinds of music and different kinds of movies and watching them and getting like different accents and ways of talking in English. So that's probably where it's coming from, and that's kind of funny. It's also that people often have a hard time to say where I'm from. I think it just comes with being mixed race, so it fits.
Right, and a world citizen to some extent.
Somehow, yeah. And my journey or my arrival here and staying in 18th Street is very much connected, or it's just because of my Villa Aurora residency, and due to the fires earlier this year, I'm not able to live in the villa, so they approached me in summer and were like, hey, we have this cooperation with 18th Street Art Center, we don't know if you know them, and of course I knew this place, and it was always on my wish list of residencies to go to, so that they made this cooperation possible and that I could start my residency in general. It was like very fortunate for me.
And Villa Aurora is specifically for German artists, is that correct?
That's true. Yeah, that's specifically for German artists. And so being here in the last 3 months, I've been like sheltered and taken care of by like 2 parents, like 18th Street and Villa Aurora.
How wonderful!
Yeah, it's been a wonderful experience. Very intense. So probably this makes me also like feeling very calm now. Not only because everything is coming to an end now, and I'm feeling very emotional about it, out of many different reasons. But it's been a very intense time. Everything I've seen and experienced, every person I've encountered just left a huge mark on me. And I'm very grateful for that, and very like deeply touched by it, especially by the support I got by all the different people.
How wonderful.
In so many different ways. It's not only sharing their story or their practice with me, but also like giving me a sense of home all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was, or that is like a huge part I take with me, and that makes it so hard to leave. So I talked with a friend about it, and he was like, "Yeah, Rebecca, you always make yourself like in every place that you go, you find it so easy to make a home there." And that is certainly true.
He saw that as part of who you are.
Yeah. So it's kind of natural for me that it feels like this.
Yes.
Here right now, it's intense on another level because I just got to spend such a long time here.
Yeah.
And understand my practice and myself as an artist more, and just have the time and the mental capacity to do so. And that's kind of rare. It's a huge privilege to do so.
Takes a while to settle in, and then if you have to suddenly go.
Yeah, and it was, of course, in the beginning and how I functioned, I came, I was like, okay, now you need to start with everything, to know everything, and to dig deeper, and then I dig deeper, and I saw, oh, then this is happening, and this is happening. And
Connections.
Yeah, and also like learning more and more, and then understanding more and more about what I want to do, and where should it go, and learning about one part of history, and then the light is shed on 3 different other parts and paths, and then I follow them, and 5 other parts open up, and I feel like, okay, I can't keep up.
Right.
But yeah, I try to embrace that.
Something's afoot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you share a little bit about your work? And maybe, I know it engages photography, and you mentioned the other day you had a shoot. Are you doing much actual photography? Are you doing more research here, or both?
It's actually a mixture. So I did a lot of research at the beginning to know where I should go. And the work that I'm focusing on while I'm here is all about the matters of Black history in regard of dispossession of Black-owned land, but also the relation between having your own property, what leads to having some kind of senseful free time and leisure and joy, and so everything from the second great migration is part of my interest here.
Did you engage with the Quinn?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I got to meet meet several times Carolyn and Bill Edwards. That was just wonderful, like meeting them and spending time with them. I was able to go to church with them on Sunday just recently.
What an experience.
These are just encounters that just go beyond this whole research thing. It's a matter of like really connecting and making myself here not only a home that is related to work, but also like to really life. And so that's why I feel so embedded here. And yeah.
Maybe you'll come back.
Oh, I will.
Already planning, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have people come back, do different residencies at different times. Have you had some photography shoots? Can you share anything about a memorable one?
Yeah, I had several.
How did you find your subjects? Was it sort of planned ahead?
That went different. So normally in Germany, when I work, I have the need to get in a deep connection and interaction with the person before we work together. And this is in that extent not possible while being here.
Right.
So I went through I went on different paths when I came to do portraits here. So it was people I met, and then having like relationships and time together, and then shooting them afterwards. Sometimes it was people I just met on the street.
Yeah.
And approaching them. And in these cases, it's important to me that I have the chance to connect with them afterwards
and
keep this relationship up. to keep them embedded also in the
Yes.
process and in the work itself. And
Like going out and having a cup of coffee or something like that, and maybe seeing what the experience of the shoot
Yes.
was like for them.
Absolutely. And then there are different encounters that not always led to a portrait, but just to like connection. I remember I've been at Bruce's Beach the first time,
Oh.
and I just spent the afternoon there, and then I watched a young father with his two toddlers going back, and he was like struggling getting everything together. And it was just like wonderful to watch, and I approached him to help him like carry all the stuff to the car. And we got into conversation, and I told him about my project, and he was like, yeah, actually I live in Baldwin Hills, but I take my kids to this beach because of its history.
Wow.
So that was an encounter I will not forget, because it made me realize how important it is and how impactful it is.
It's like lived experience
history.
of the past.
Yeah, but also how important it is to keep like history alive and visible, and so it will live on. You know, it won't get like erased, especially in the time that we live in right now.
Right. Here.
Yeah.
Do you believe that over 11 minutes have gone by? It's gone very, very quickly. These interviews are in around 10 minutes or so. Zooming right back into the moment, can you speak at all to what it's like to be in this sanctuary structure that you're sitting in? Does it make it easier for you, do you think, to speak, or the sound?
Yeah, definitely. Like I feel very much by myself, and somehow sheltered in a way. Yeah, although it's open,
Right.
I have the feeling like I'm in my space. Like
Right.
It's like my space right now, sitting in it. Yeah.
Right. Well, it's been so wonderful to have you here. I know everyone's enjoyed it. And it sounds like you'll be able to come back sometime. Are you going to come back and stay at the villa during another?
No, I think I'm probably going to stay here then.
Right.
So I'll try to come back to this place. Yeah.
Right, right. There's a relationship between the Villa Aurora and 18th Street, so that's why you're able to kind of, move forward with your residency.
That's true. Yeah.
So. All right. Well, thank you, Rebecca, and bon voyage, as they say, and have an easy trip back and an easy reintegration as much as possible.
Thank you so much.
And may you know safe space.